It's week 3 of the NFL, and we've got a showdown in the NFC South. It's the Panthers and the Bucs under the lights on Thursday night.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Huard, I'm Kate. The punter, Jake Camarda, ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Raymond James. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
Kate, he's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. A 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early.
Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Looks like a 9-yard gain, and they'll now have a much shorter 3rd and 5 coming up. Throwing off the play fake here. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. New set of downs for him from the 46. Play action on 1st down. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And not a lot of space to work. He's brought down at the 45. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the sticks for this 3rd down.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers, they're off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Penix to the air to start us off. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. Running for the marker on second. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Penix on first down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. On first down, here's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We get a look now, Brock, at their picks from this year's draft. A group that they've been more than willing to say they are very excited about bringing in.
Well, lots of folks on the media side, and then, frankly, other NFL front offices, Kate, have talked about the steals in this class. Some guys who should have gone much, much earlier than where they ended up going. This is a group that, if everything works out, could provide a lot more value than the picks that were spent on.
Completed over the middle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the...
Fighting for the goal line. Oh, we lost it! Someone punched it out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You get down in these compacted areas, Kate, and things happen so fast. Those defenders, well, they fly around the field between the 20s, but you get inside the red zone, and they deliver with some viciousness. And that time the hit, well, knocks the ball free and gives that defense a possession.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Offense to the line for second down. Back to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Gibbs now from the gun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. They send the tight end in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Completed here to Pickens. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. George Pickens the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Has room down the left sideline. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. Now Camarda on to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
come out throwing. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. We've arrived at the end of... Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. From the 32, they'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Completed to his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Still sticking with the passing game. Throwing the out route complete. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead. George Pickens the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Penix here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Penix hurrying his guys to the line. They'll throw on 1st. Catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Penix working from the gun. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers tie things up at 14. Now Camarda on to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. The Buccaneers and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. 1st and 10 now from the 30. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. They put a receiver in motion here left. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Throw left side, complete. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They're going play action. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Let's go now.
A give left side for Gibbs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
He's dropping back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's 4th down.
On the jump.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Here we go with Johnson. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 23. Short pass brought in. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. George Pickens the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. Here come the Panthers, taking over late in this first half. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Penix. Got for big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
And the Panther first down.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Running back sent in motion. Penix now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. And again, it's Penix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. We've hit halftime here in Tampa, and the Buccaneers toting a nice... No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. Sanders all set to send it away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. Out come the Panthers. Their offense has it first here to start quarter number 3. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Lone back gets the handoff. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. And he's certainly given us a performance worthy of these primetime lights. This is now a 100-yard game that he's put together. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he doesn't get much here, just enough to get down inside the 40. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Back to the well again. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers tie this game at 21. Now Camarda on to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake here. Finds him on the crossing route. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Let's go. Hut, go.
Setting up a throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They kick the running back in motion. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense in the hurry-up now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Offense up to the line fast. They send a man in motion. First down from the red zone. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Carolina. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Kamara on to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. Motioning the tight end now. Looking right, and he finds him. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now he'll throw off the play fake. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just 1 yard. Could have used considerably more. That's going to bring up 3rd and very long.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Pass complete to Gibbs. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Here's the long back on the handoff. And without much room to work, he has a... Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 34. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. throwing. Penix. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Here's Jake Camarda to send it skyward on 4th down. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. No return on that punt. And the Bucs will be backed up pretty deep to start this drive. Pass play on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers now trail by just a point in the 4th. George Pickens the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Sanders all set to send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Carolina offense headed out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Penix on 1st down. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. Penix here from the gun. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Penix hurrying his guys to the line. They'll throw on 1st. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Trying the right side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Trying to break that tie quick. They're into the hurry-up. They give it to him again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
4th down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly for his offense to get a 1st down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, here's Penix. Finds him over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They're working quickly here. Running back sent in motion.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18 pioneer.
Here's 2nd and 5. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a fourth-quarter lead. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Camarda on to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Buccaneers and George Pickens set for this next possession. Still time to go, Bronk, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Another one for Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
An extra corner into the game for the Panthers. 3rd down.
Hey, go.
He's back to throw. This is complete to Gibbs. And this one does not go far.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown.
Here we go. 3. 60 back, trap 60. 60 back. Let go.
Penix working from the gun. Forced out to his right. This one falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll fight the good fight forward to around the 21. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
19 right. Go.
He'll throw it. It is caught left side. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. They're set up at the 35 now.
19. Let's go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Trying for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
On the set.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Panthers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts.
Set. Set go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. Pass play now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now to throw. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down. Throwing now. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it.
He's got it inside the 10. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Got it. Ready?
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers have likely locked up the win right there. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21. Now Camarda on to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready? Alert! Alert!
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go! Here we go!
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Roll! Roll! Reload! Reload!
Looking for a throw here. And they pick him off again. No one around. He's got space. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Return starts from the goal line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. This ball's caught by Pickens. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers making the scoreboard look a touch better. George Pickens, the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Panthers set to take the field. And this one just a formality till the clock runs out. It's only one timeout remaining to stop it. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready? Seven Pirates, ready?
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He beams one deep right side. They connect on the deep shot. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
It's a gain of 48 yards.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
Let's go. 70 rings.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers put up even more points in a win. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again.
Buccaneers 35.
Now Camarda on to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Hits him on the in route. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So it's the Panthers who take this one